Hello, today we are on another uh, video of the channel and on the section of night drawings. Today we are drawing this cat of Dandadan. I don't remember the name because I only watched the first season, and yeah, on this section of the channel, the night drawings, we are drawing only on digital, and yeah, and drawing uh, easy things because I don't have the practice to draw some uh, some things like very hard because yeah, um, don't have the experience to do that. I learned some things for this draw. No, some things on uh, this section, and yeah, with the drawing Pokemons, I have some new things to yeah to do. I think I don't remember some things I say, but yeah, like this we have only doing the sketch of this draw. If I make I don't know if you want, but if I make some lives doing these draws, and yeah, I don't know if you want to watch that or uh, do or watch the videos already on the channel. I don't know, put on the channel if you are on this part. If not matter. With time I have more uh, people to watch me, and yeah, time by time I will be better. And yeah, that's it for the sketch, and we can continue. On my cell phone I will what? No, doesn't matter. We'll put this one on this part. I erase this one and maybe put the opacity a little bit highest. And on my cell phone I will use the reference and yeah, I'm searching the image on my cell phone because I don't know why the reference is like that. I think I put in import image and it's not a reference image, and that's a little bit difficult. And yeah, this cat is Turbo Granny on English, but I don't know. In Japanese it's like this, but yeah, the name is like that. I am searching for the image. You don't have the image. Let me check if I know. I have my eye, my left eye a little bit bad. I don't know why, but Yeah, I found that the image and continue. Let me download this image and continue. I will start with the eyes, but this one's not, I'm not like this. It's like a triangle, like this. I will put this line a little bit more large and this one like this. Continue on this same part. Like this. Like a curve. This one is like a triangle. Triangle, yeah. And I can continue. I don't like doing like this line. I will put a red line like this. And another one like this. It's like that, don't have some problems, and we can continue with the nose. It's on a triangle. I don't know if it's like this, but I hope this draw it can't draw it. I hope this one it's a good draw. If not, not a problem. We can do it better on the next draw. On this part, we need to like a circle or like on the head of Freezer of Dragon Ball, like this, and connect the the ear like this. On this part we need to do a large line and another line like this to the triangle. On this part, no. Let me put it like on this part. Like this. And continue. I don't like this part. And I will continue on this part because no, this ear it's a little bit bad because it's not in this position. It's like more like no, let me. It it this one. Like more like on the down part and like this. and on this part connect this one like this, but I need to improve this part. A little bit harder on a 7, no, or in a 8 like this, but I need to make zoom like this. Like this, and on this part I will draw like this, and on this part make the mouth like on this part like this. It's not like that large, only like this. The teeth of this part like this. On this part I will need to erase this part and continue with the nose, but it's not on this line. I will put on the nose and continue like this. And yeah, we have already this part. On this part we need to do the bell this part we need to do the the necklace of the bell, but this one is like closer. And close this one and connect this part with this other part. This part is difficult to me because it's some curves, and my style of doing these ones is like makes too much lines, and I don't like the result. I think I don't have the, how to say, the confidence to do this. But yeah, we have already this part. We can continue with the detail of the teeth and a line on this part, another line on this part, another one on these ones, and another ones on this part like this, I think. Yeah. On on the eyes we need to paint that with a black color. I will make this one a little bit like this and paint that internal part. No, this final line it needs to be a little bit more like this. Like marking the lines because it's like closing that, and yeah, it needs to be like that. This one is also the same part, but I need to paint this one like this. And on the bell, the detail. And continue. This part, like on the hand, no, the arm. I will put this one on this, no, on this one, yeah, like this. No, it's too large, I think. Let me start on this part. Like this, and on this part close that like this, and I will use an eraser and improve this line like this and continue on this part. Like this. I will pass another time this one like this and erase this part. And this part of the body, like the back, like this. On these internal parts I will use an 11 I think, and to do the letters on these ones, but I think a little bit is good. No, this one is like a little bit shorter, and continue. Then this one like this, and this one like this, the same large on this part, and this one like this. I will pass another time this part to continue, like paint that. No, this final one is not like that, like this, and continue with this one like this. With another fine lines, we need to do some lines to make some details. They that it and like an wood, yeah, like a wood. No, like very close. And make lines like this. And yeah, we have already this part. We need to close this one, and yeah, we have already this part, and we need to continue with the other hand. But I think we can start with this machine. I really don't know what is the name of this one in English, obviously. On this part we need to the another hand like this, and on this part connect all these hand like this. It's a sketch of this hand because we don't have already this part. In this part we need to do like this, and yeah, I will put this one like more opacity because I can't look. These ones, and we will pass this one again. like this. I will erase these ones. Like this. And continue. I will complete these ones and add another part of the other arm. Like this. And like a circle, no, like an L, incomplete L, and another one on this part. We need to do a little circle from this part. Let me make a zoom for this part. In this internal circle, like this. This part like an elevation. On this part we need to this internal, this second part of this machine. Like this. No, this final line is not like this. Like this. We need to continue with these internal details. These ones lines I don't like. Oh, let me make an zoom because like this, and we have already this machine. We need to do a rectangle, and we need to continue with the eyes details. I will use an 3 or 4. It doesn't matter. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, but this one is a little bit large, like this. In this part we need to do like the mouse, but I think we need to do at first one these ones lines. There are only 4 lines like this, and yeah, if you can listen some barks of dog, sorry for that, I can't control that because there are another dogs barking and oof, and it's not on my home. There on my home, but there are barking to another how to say another dogs, and yeah, we have already the sketch, and I need to continue. I will erase this one and close this one. On this part we need to paint that. That's very easy. Very easy. Let me start with red parts, but it's like a little bit dark. This one's like this, and we will start on this part. This part is already ended. Continue with the necklace of the cat. We need to paint with the same color. And yeah, we have already this part. We can continue with the ear, but the ear is a little bit more soft like this, and paint with this one on this part. And that's it for this part. We need to erase this part and continue. No, like this. And we need to do the part of the mouth. It's a pink color, very light, like this, and on this part. No, it's like a little bit more red color, like this. And erased this rest of part. We need to continue with the bell with a yellow color. Like this. I will use this one and paint the bell. And with an last one, paint a circle on this part like this. And that's it for the bell. I need to use kind of this color like this and paint all this part like this, but we need an color more like yellow color, like this one. Yeah, this one, it's good for only this part. Let me do that again. If we have passed this part, we can't. Yeah, like this, and paint the rest parts with this other color. like this, and yeah, we have already this part. We can continue with the air. We need to use another air layer to do this one, because I think we need to use that. No, this one is very, we need to use analyze one for this part. And with analyze one, do the shadow like this, and with an eraser, erase this part and continue. With this one, it's also on this part. And on the top of this rectangle, paint this one, and with hardest one, I think, like this one, paint the rest of this. Yeah, we can pass this part because I can erase that. But this first part we are painted. That's, I can't do that because it's more difficult to me to paint that again. And yeah, it's like not more difficult, but double work. Like this, and we have already this part, and continue with this one like this. We need to continue. Like this, and continue with the light ones, this one, with this one, but a little bit more darkness we need to do. paint all this part with this color, the darkness ones. In this part we need to paint that, and this rest of parts we need to paint that also. And yeah, that's it for this part. We need to erase these parts. There it's not for this draw like this, and with a gray color we need to paint this part like this, and on the rest with a black color. Like this, and we have already, we only need to use a gray color to do the shadows. This first one is like connecting these ones to these ones, and these ones to all this part like this, and paint all these parts. That's it for this part. We need to continue doing the hands. I missed some lines of the hands, and after painting these parts we add the hands lines. From this part we need to like these ones, and continue like this, and paint all this part. Like this, and continue with this part, but this part is not like this because we need to start on this part and like drawing this part and paint all this part like this. And this one like this, and yeah, we have already this draw. It's beautiful. I like it too much, this draw. Let me do the nails. I will use an 3.7, but it's like this, 2 and 3. This one is like this, and 1, 2 and 3. And on this internal part add some details like this, and like closing like this. And yeah, we have already this drawing. Today is 19 of 1 o'clock. Already 1 o'clock on, yeah, it's 1 o'clock on this part of the world. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoy the draw, the process, and yeah, thank you for your support, and see you on the next video. Bye.